Well, hello again, YouTube. Hope everybody's having a blessed day and a good coming up Turkey Day and Christmas and all this stuff. So, what we wanted to talk about today was a new rifle. Well, it may not be new to some people. It's brand new to me. I just purchased it. Bear with me. I just walked in. I hadn't had my coffee. But what we want to talk about today is a new hunting rifle. This is a Bagara. This is a B14 Hunter. They make 2 or 3 different kinds in this. I mean, they make all different kinds of Bagaras, but in this classification, I guess, they've got the B14 Hunter, this one. And they've got the B14 Ridge, which has a muzzle brake and a different stock than this. Then they've got a B14 Wilderness, which has a wooden stock. Real nice stock on real nice rifles. So, Bagara. Excuse me. Well, Bagara is made in Spain. Okay, that's where their mother company is. They have an assembly factory, I'm guessing. Anyway, they have a factory in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and they put together these rifles and sell them. And if you know the name Bagara, you probably you're like me. You learned it from their barrels, Bagara barrels. They're the most accurate, second most accurate in the world, most accurate in the, whatever. They're really high quality rifle barrels, and they make match barrels and military barrels. Chances are, if you own an an AR-15, then you've shot a Bagara barrel, and they make a lot of AR barrels for other companies. So they finally got into making rifles, hunting rifles. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and we'll get this out of the way. These rifles aren't necessarily the cheapest rifles that you'll buy, but you know, let me pause that, keep that thought, but let me explain. Oh, and by the way, that's a new Vortex scope. You missed the unboxing video of the scope and the gun, so doggone. But anyway, Vortex 4x12 by 44, Crossfire 2. I think it's a 4x12 by 44. I know it's a 4x12. That looks like a 44. It is, yes. But back to what I was saying. They finally started making rifles. The price, here's what I did. I went to buy ammo for my 270. I've got a 270 Ruger American. You've seen the video. All right. Was not successful at even ordering it online. Everywhere I found it online, it was back ordered, you know, or out of stock, cannot be back ordered. I have to work during the day. I can't just go down and stand at Academy waiting on a truck, you know, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, hoping that they'll have at least one box of 270 ammo. Deer season is upon us. It come in last Saturday. Rifle season come in last Saturday. I can't just, you know, not hunt because I couldn't find ammo. I had 270 ammo, but I wanted some more because I bought this scope originally was on that 270. So I had to re-zero and all that. Well, long story short, the only ammunition that you could find that was anywhere close to a hunting round was 308. Okay, and they had FMJs and they had mushrooming ammo that you hunt with. So another long story short, I wound up buying a cheap 308 because it was the only one I could find at Academy in the money range I wanted to spend, which was, you know, sub $400. Well, let me tell you, you can find a good rifle in the $400 and $500 range. My Ruger American, I think that gun was $459. without a scope or sling or anything, right off the bat, it is sub MOA. Okay, MOA, if you don't know what MOA is, what the hell you doing watching a rifle video? No, seriously, MOA equals 1 inch at 100 yards. Thereabouts. It's like, MOA is like 1.0047, and inch is, 1.0, of course. So anyway, we equate it as an inch. Everybody does, and even the rifle makers. So the rifle I bought a great scope put on it. I thought the rifle just wouldn't zero. It, what they said, they guaranteed 1 MOA. It didn't get close. I tried every type of ammunition that I could get. We're talking 5-inch group at 100 yards. That's not acceptable to me, and that's fine. I mean, it may be great for you if you hunt inside of a couple of 100 yards. We don't. I try to, but we've got some fields that are 300 yards across. Well, 5 inches at 100, that's 15 inches at 300. You could miss the animal or wound the animal. More importantly, you could wound the animal and the animal walk, run off. And so I got frustrated, however you say it. I had bought a 6.5 Creedmoor. I don't know if I did. I think I did a video. It was a Mossberg Patriot. New caliber, new gun. Really, it wasn't nothing to write home about. 2-inch MOA, 2 inches at 100 yards. You can live with that. But being as it was a brand new caliber, everybody's gone stone crazy over it. You can't find ammo. So the 308 I bought, and I'll say it was a Savage Axis. First, the XP. I think it's XP. The one without the AccuTrigger. Beautiful gun. Love the stock. I like the way the gun's built. You couldn't hit that damn semi sitting out in that yard if it was 500 yards away. I promise you that. And I might be exaggerating a little, but that gun was way underbuilt, to say it nicely. Some people love them. I didn't do a video on it because of that reason. I would not knocking them. I'm not saying that all of them are that way. I'm saying I have one example of one type, one gun. I only had that one gun. I can't speak for all the rest of them they made, but the one I had was a lemon. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was just a lemon. Maybe the rest of them will shoot sub MOA. I doubt it. But long story short, I got frustrated. So I told my wife, I want a nice deer rifle. I've got nice handguns, I've got nice shotguns, and I want a more expensive, more known deer rifle. So we got to looking for this one. I did. The wife could care less about the names and this. She don't know about barrel thickness and taper and all that kind of stuff. She don't care to learn, but I wouldn't care to learn about, crocheting either, so I don't. Anyway, I found it. I had to sell those 2 rifles to purchase it. Both of those rifles were sub $400 rifles. I had to sell both of them and then add some to it to purchase this gun. It doesn't come with a scope. It doesn't come with a sling. I took a chance. I've been hearing, I don't have any friends that have these rifles, except for one guy in the hunting club. He's a pretty good dude. He swore by his Bagara. So Bagara, however you want to say it. Bagara just sounds cool. But I bought it. This rifle retailed bare for $786. Tax and all out the door, and that depends entirely on where you live. But I wound up with about $836 in this rifle without the scope. Now this scope, we'll talk briefly about it because this video isn't about this scope. This, I told you, it's Crossfire. A Vortex 4x12x44. Got the BDC reticle. They had them on sale at Academy, $169. let me say, the jury's still out on that. I like the scope, but I've got a $79 Bushnell banner on my 270, and the other day when I went and zeroed these rifles, it's just as clear as this scope here. You know, whether or not this is a better scope remains to be seen. It seems to be a pretty popular scope, so yeah, I'll take a chance on it. So anyway, in the package, we're looking at, let's just say 840 and then 169 plus that. Just say, you know, $175. 100, yeah. We're looking at $1,000 rifle, okay? Just give or take. But now let me say this. That's more than I can just spend on a rifle. Like I said, I had to sell a couple of guns to get it, and I already had the scope. But Bagara gives you a guarantee of 1 MOA, 1 inch at 100 yards with premium match grade ammunition out of the box. I didn't have any premium match grade ammunition. I have no need to shoot gold nuggets through paper, and that's about what they are nowadays when you buy a box. But with what I did have, I had the Hornady Whitetail Classic 150 grain, you know, $30 box ammo right now when you can find it. With that production ammunition, this gun shot 3/4 MOA. That's 3/4 of an inch at 100 yards out of the box. Okay, I've not done the barrel break-in. How you like that barrel? Look at that target crown on there. But I've not done the break-in. I will, because their owner's manual highly suggests that you do a barrel break-in, and even tells you which procedure to use. But we'll get to it. But right now, 3/4 MOA, 3/4 of an inch at 100 yards. You know, that's three rounds, the size of a nickel. So let's get to it. The rifle has one of the smoothest actions running that bolt that I've ever seen. I've not put any oil on this gun or anything. It's just super, super smooth. The gun is unloaded. You can see the magazine inside. You can look down. There's nothing here. The safety, you know, I like a Tang safety, but this safety's fine. That's where they used to be back in the day. Trigger, absolutely wonderful trigger. This trigger breaks, and it's fully adjustable from 2 pounds, I think, to 4. I ain't touched it. They claim that it comes with a little over 3 pounds. Maybe, but everyone else I've seen, these triggers come out of the box at 2¼ pounds. This trigger has absolutely no creep. There's no slop in it, no take up, and it breaks like glass. I mean, and it's got you notice this is a curved trigger? That is Bagara's curved trigger. And the reason for that is so when your finger's on there, it's in the same place every time. You don't touch it on the bottom or the top. On a flat style trigger, you can do that and actually manipulate the trigger pull and your accuracy. This one's in the same place because of the trigger, and it's glass. It's absolutely a wonderful trigger right out of the box. So keep that in mind. That's a good maker does that. It takes a good maker to know to do that. Most manufacturers, that Savage Actions had like a 6½, 7 pound trigger on it that was that long before it would break. The stock, it's polymer, but they went a step further for you. This polymer stock is embedded with fiberglass fibers. So it is a fiber reinforced polymer. That's what they call it. You can feel the difference. It also has a rubberized, I don't know what they call it, but this coating on this stock, it feels like it's like a light rubber. It gives you a good grip on it. Something I've never experienced in a hunting rifle before. And it also has, these black aren't just spots. This is like an orange peel texture on this gun. Comes with a good recoil pad. It's a little bit firm, but you know, hell, it's a 308. It ain't gonna knock you down anyway. Fully floated. The gun's 41.5 inches overall. On the short action calibers like the 308 and the 6.5s and such, you get a 22-inch barrel with a target crown. The barrel, they say it's blued, but I don't think it's blued. It looks more like a clear coat type finish, which that's great for me for hunting rifle. I don't want flashy. Hinged floor plate. A lot of people nowadays don't know what that means. That means you load the gun through the top. Okay, this is the way it was back when I was a kid. And then to unload the rifle, you open the hinge, and the floor plate falls down, and your bullets fall out in your hand. And you can flip it over, push this up, and lay your ammo in here, and then close it to load it, which sometimes that doesn't work too good. But now that brings me to, there's two gripes about this gun that I have right out of the gate. Number one, they don't give you any room here. So when this is open and you're trying to stack them and push them down in that magazine in there, there's no room. There's no room to get your finger in there and do that. And they done that on purpose, and I'm gonna tell you why they did that on purpose. Because they sell this trigger guard. You remove this in the trigger guard and you buy a new conversion and you put it in its place. Well, now you have a removable magazine. They know that everybody's going to do that. I'm going to do it. It's $120. You know, I'm already into it for over $1,000. Why not make it right with another $120? So you get the gun with a hinged floor plate. I'm okay with that, and it would probably be fine with a long action, but in short action, it's a little aggravating to try to load it through the top. So I'm going to wind up swapping this out and putting the removable magazine. All right, that brings me to number two. The bolt throw. Okay, this bolt throw almost is just like a Remington 700. In fact, we'll get in a minute. That's close. Okay, that's a 90-degree bolt throw. My $500 Ruger 459, whatever, has a 70-degree, which means it only has to come up to about right here instead of up here. It makes a difference. You would think, Bagara, take notice if you see this. 70-degree bolt throw, and send the insert with the magazine along with this rifle. We'd happily pay the difference to have both. That way we could choose which one we like. Good market employee though. We understand. So it comes with the swivel studs. It you know, I really don't have anything bad to say about the gun. You know, it's a little pricey for some folks, and it's a little pricey for me. But 3/4 MOA out of the box. I don't know what this gun might shoot with some good reloads or some match ammo or not. I don't really care to find out. You know, 3/4 MOA out of the box, that's what? It's 1.5 inches at 200. So, you know, we're 3 inches at 300 yards. You know, that's a circle that big at 300 yards. I'm tickled to death with that. I don't make any money from Bagara. I don't make any money from Vortex. That's the reason I told you the scope. I think I'm going to like it. It picks up good light. It's got a good light gathering capability on it. The other night, it was almost dark. I was coming out of stand, and I just to see how the scope would pick up light, I could still see tree bark at, you know, 140 yards away on pine tree, and it be detailed. So it does good. Really ain't a whole lot else to say about it. I mean, yeah, I guess I should tell you. This rifle is made on the Remington 700 footprint, meaning anything. Sorry, I got a toothache. Seeing in my mouth running me crazy. anything that'll fit on a Remington 700 will fit this rifle. In fact, this rifle takes Remington 700 scope bases. It'll take a Remington 700 stock. It'll take Remington 700 aftermarket triggers. Anything that'll fit a Remington 700 will fit the Bagara. This is a B14 Hunter, Bagara B14 Hunter. Not a lot of YouTube videos on it. They instantly want to go to their I forget what they call it, HMR. Anyway, their Bagara B14. It's a hunter/match rifle, which I didn't want an 11-pound rifle. By the way, this rifle's 7.04 pounds. I don't need a competition rifle to hunt with, so I hadn't seen many videos on this. So maybe I've helped you a little bit. Give it a try. I mean, if you can afford to give it a try. Yeah, you see, it's also got a cocking indicator. See that little deal that pokes out right there? Woo! But it's there. So far, so good. I like it. I know they have a warranty, and I'll let you go. Sub MOA guarantee, or you call them, you ship this rifle to them, they won't fix it. They're not gonna put a barrel. They send you a completely brand new rifle. Sub MOA. That's a hell of a warranty right there now. Guarantee, I mean. So anyway, if we've helped you or taught you anything, or if you just like looking at me, or just whatever, you know what to do. Give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you can see more videos when they come out. Subscribe. I've got videos with several thousand views, but I've only had 300 and some change subscribers. I don't, that'd take but a second. But anyway, don't do it if you don't like it. If you like what we're doing, then subscribe to the channel. But all in all, it's the season, it's the holiday season. Let's not skip Thanksgiving. I mean, I've noticed there's Christmas lights up everywhere, and today is the making of this video. It is November 21st, 22nd. Anyway, it's freaking November 20th. Thanksgiving's Thursday. And we've not had Thanksgiving yet, but now even the stores, they don't have anything in for Thanksgiving. They're all about Christmas now. Okay, so, but let's not skip Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is where you give thanks to the Lord above that you celebrate his birth for Christmas. You can't give you have to give thanks. You have to be thankful for what we have and what we're able to do, and buying rifles and hunting. Give thanks and give it to the right one, and that's God Almighty. So don't forget that this Thursday when you see your family, and remember to when you lay down at night, the old saying about counting your blessings. Do that. Do it to yourself. Lay down and say, hey, I'm blessed to have this or this or that, and just simply thank God for it. So anyway, if we've helped you, you know what to do. Other than that, keep each other safe. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.